ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone! What's up? It's Chris from the Chris and Tim podcast, and we're getting to you right now live from our Christmas pod!
Christmas pod.
Okay, Christmas pod. As you can see, I'm dressed up as the wonderful, the jolly, fat guy, Chris Kringle, a.k.a. Santa Claus. And who do we think Tim is dressed up as? Tim, come on in here and show the audience what you're dressed up as. The Grinch. Show him your face. Show him your face. Get your face close. There we go. Look at you. You green little guy.
Yeah.
Looking wonderful.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in my true skin. I said that already. But
yeah, so actually some bad news.
So we were filming this literal intro. We didn't even get any further into the podcast. And then my camera SD card just took a shit.
Literally took a shit.
And it corrupted the file we were filming and then everything on the card.
Which included the Joseph pod.
Yes. So if you're listening and watching this, and you already saw we have no video of that podcast.
Sorry,
now.
guys.
Happened in real time right now.
But we're making up for it because we're dressed up for this one.
And we are holly and jolly.
We're holly and
in
jolly.
the Christmas spirit.
In the Christmas spirit.
Yes.
There's a cute little Christmas song at the end of the pod.
There is.
So stay and listen to that.
It's the next bop of the winter.
Yes,
bro. Not summer.
Did I just make Song of the Christmas?
Did I make Song of the Chrysler?
But if you're listening to this on Christmas Eve and you celebrate Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas! Why are you listening to a podcast on Christmas Eve?
Yeah,
First of all,
go see your family.
That's weird.
Or someone's family.
Go spend time with your family or your loved ones or whatever. Were you naughty or nice this year? Probably naughty. If you listen to the podcast,
are we having
naughty.
a direct dialogue with the
I don't know
audience right now?
I
was like, there's no way they're responding to us.
They're probably responding. Text us all the answers to all those questions.
Text us our phone numbers. We'll leave them in the description.
We'll put our phone numbers in the
I just want to address that I think I am the worst dressed Grinch there's ever been.
Oh, this is a horrible costume.
This is the worst costume I think ever.
That's a horrible costume.
This is like top horrible
top 10 worst
ever
Grinch costumes ever.
Yeah, this will make it on like GQ.
Have you seen that video of that girl and she's like the Grinch and she's running towards like the amusement park Grinch guy and she falls and smashes her face and the Grinch is like he's trying to stay in character. It's so fucking funny. Put in a clip of it.
I love that you're referencing a clip that you saw online on a podcast. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
We'll throw it in. But Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
As soon as we knew we were gonna do a Christmas pod, I was like, oh, we gotta dress up, and Tim has to be the Grinch.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't quite have the stature to be Santa Claus.
The stature? You mean the coolness and the jolliness that I?
No, I mean like the physique and
the physique. You mean my ruby red roses and my button nose?
Your ruby red roses?
Yeah, my ruby red cheeks. Did I say roses?
My rosy red cheeks?
My rosy red
My ruby
cheeks.
red roses.
Dude, I'm so tired. My rosy cheeks and my button nose. Is that what you're talking about?
It's close. A little further down.
My huge Santa Claus cock.
Yeah, dude. That's exactly what I was referring to.
I'm fucking fat. Say
dude,
it.
secret's out.
Secret's out. I'm fucking fat. You do look like an army guy. You said that earlier.
I look like a knight that just trudged through the mud and the wilderness to get to the castle.
That's so fucking funny.
I just want to.
That's so funny.
That's my Grinch impression.
What's your Grinch
my Grinch impression.
That's pretty good, man.
Thank you.
I've never seen anybody do a Grinch impression, so
I was doing like the physical impression too.
Good job, dude.
Oh, Max. I'm feeling lonely, Max.
You think he has a dog? You think he ever? Yeah.
He fucks the dog.
I was gonna say.
I wanted to joke about that, but I want to address it
now. He fucks the dog. He's nasty enough to put peanut butter on his green Grinch dick and have the dog go fucking
his green
crazy.
Grinch dick.
He is nasty.
It's hairy.
His hair
covered in hair.
Oh my gosh! You think the Grinch has hair up his shaft of his penis?
Yeah.
That's
I don't
nuts.
think he doesn't have hair anywhere. I think hair remains everywhere on his body.
Nuts.
Do you know
the
what I'm
Grinch
saying?
is a freak of nature.
They should have seen him. Have you fucking?
They should have shot him and killed him. All the whoos.
All the hues.
All the whoos. You know, Whoville is this. I realized this literally like 2 days ago.
What?
Whoville in The Grinch is the same Whoville in Horton Hears a Who. Like that's the same place.
No shit.
But they just
man.
really like.
I mean, because
Christmas.
Dr. Seuss, right?
Yeah,
He's the like that. He has the Whoverse.
the Hoovers.
Hoovers.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't know why I did. I'm like, oh no, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no.
Well, no, because
they all look the same.
true, but in the Grinch,
They all Who's look the same.
those they're not very smart either.
Who's who? I don't know.
But they in the Grinch they say that they live on a snowflake, but in Horton Hears a Who it's like a little speck of dust or something.
Well, that makes sense. They live on a snowflake and they live on an elephant. It's an elephant.
No, they don't live
Is
on-
Horton an elephant?
Horton is an elephant, but they don't live on him. They live in a little like flower that he has.
Well, that makes sense. They live on like bits of nature.
I don't
Like
know.
microscopic. They're both microscopic.
I'm not buying this. This is a conspiracy theory. It's a big Dr.
I'm not
Seuss.
buying what Dr. Seuss is fucking selling.
I'm not
okay?
buying it, dude. I'm not buying
I'm not
it.
buying any more books from him. I'm boycotting.
Boycott Dr. Seuss.
Yeah,
he
dude.
cheated on his wife. Crazy style.
Dude, he had an active imagination. Let's just say
Dude.
that.
Let's just say that much.
Dude, do you think he watched a lot of porn or like
Oh,
Reddit?
yeah,
I
dude.
guess he had to like get mags. Right?
Dude.
Porn mags.
He had to buy them mags.
He did
bro.
fine. What if he made? Never mind.
He no, I think he actually may have. I know what you're
like
about
written
to say.
like porn or
He
smut
probably
or
drew.
something?
Well, remember? So we took a class in college, the cartoons
Yeah.
history class, and there was so many fucking racist cartoons at Dr. Seuss.
We thought that class was gonna be so much more fun than it
yeah,
was.
I thought it was gonna be like The Simpsons, but they're like,
Yeah.
no, look at these racist caricatures of like
like
Asian people.
comics.
I'm
Yeah,
holy
like
fuck.
Yeah, it was really miserable.
It was really miserable.
Yeah, it was all. They were like, I think 70% of them were like racist depictions of
Oh, yeah.
of certain parts of history.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It's like, oh,
It was wild.
this isn't funny.
No,
I want to laugh. I don't think I laughed once in that class.
No, I
that
didn't
teacher
laugh
wasn't
once.
very fun either.
no. We laughed at each other though. We had class with two friends of ours in that class.
And
It
we were
was fun.
giggling to ourselves.
giggling
We
the
had a
whole
little pact. We'd go
We
to
did.
Dunkin' down the street.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then just fuck around.
Well, let's talk about Christmas.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Christmas.
What is Christmas to you?
What does
Santa?
Christmas mean to me, Santa? To me, Santa.
Me,
To
Santa.
me, Santa.
Yeah.
To me, Santa. Christmas. I'm so sorry. I'm out of it right now.
You got it. Yeah, we filmed 2 podcasts
We
back
did
to back.
do two back to back, and I'm also like, I think I'm starting to get sick.
I'm like grief ridden from what just happened to us. Like
This is the saddest
like
Christmas podcast.
postpartum. Like I'm getting.
Postpartum. Your
I've
baby
lost.
died.
Yeah, I lost my baby.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Joe podcast.
The Joe podcast, man.
At least it can still. At least the saving grace is it's an audio medium,
True.
so we have the audio.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
like the important part.
Yeah. You know what? That's what Christmas means to me is looking on the bright side of things
Mm-hmm.
and finding the important parts of things. Like even
That's
though
all Christmas is about. to you?
it's
Nothing
about
else.
family and giving
Presents.
presents.
Bugging along.
Honestly, to me, if I'm gonna be serious and give a serious answer,
Okay.
Christmas to me has always been like, you know, where are my gifts at? Well, give me the best gift. If you don't give me a gift, I probably won't be your friend into the new year. So, yeah. No, but my real meaning of Christmas is just like family. You know what I mean? Love. It's about love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's your bullshit answer of the day. Love.
That's your bullshit answer
Yeah,
of the day.
my bullshit answer. Of the
You're
day.
Santa.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
know.
have the right answer.
No, I'm Chris dressed up as Santa. It's okay.
You're Chris Kringle.
I'm Chris Kringle. Dude, stop fucking with me. I'm like too out of it.
You're like forgetting who you are.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, Chris Kringle.
Yeah, I'm
Where the
Chris
hell's
Kringle.
Oh my gosh.
Christmas to me, since you asked,
Yeah.
is about snuggling up by the fireplace, drinking a hot cocoa, and you're watching all the classic movies, and Mom lets you open a Christmas present early on Christmas Eve. You open it, nothing.
Tinker Toys. I always open presents on Christmas Eve with
I
my
actually
family.
don't. You know, I don't because I think I'm like I just want I want to wait for Christmas morning. You know,
Yeah.
like Christmas Eve night opening gifts. I'm like I feel like I'm spoiling the morning to come. You know.
We never did Christmas morning. I remember funny story from when I was a kid. So my grandparents, I was with my grandparents and my two cousins, and they got us like, it was my stuff, my cousin Philip's stuff, my cousin Travis's stuff, and they everything was wrapped and everything looked identical because they knew if one kid like had something the other kid didn't, they would freak out.
Yeah.
But they were stupid enough. My grandparents were stupid enough to give each of us a different style stuffed animal.
Oh.
I had a penguin, Philip had a wolf, and Travis had a monkey. And when I saw that, I fucking cried my eyes out because I wanted the wolf. Why did I want the wolf? I don't fucking know, but I wanted the
I
wolf.
thought you were the alpha man.
Well, if an alpha's crying over a wolf, then yeah, sure. But
No, you wanted to be the alpha, but you're not.
yeah, I was a penguin. I famously loved penguins, though. So I don't know why I was being like a dick about
Famously.
it. I famously love penguins. If you asked anybody about me back then, they'd go, "Oh yeah, Chris, that kid loves penguins."
Yeah.
But I cried and cried and cried until they switched them. And my cousin Philip didn't care. He was like, whatever. And we got a lot of cool shit that year. I don't remember anything else, but we got a lot of cool shit. But
Nice.
I cried like a fucking baby over that fucking wolf, and I don't have it anymore.
Aw.
Yeah.
Great story, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm really happy to learn that about you.
Thanks, man.
I didn't know you like penguins so much.
I do. Yeah.
You know what I really like?
What?
Bears.
You do like
Fucking
bears.
Love bears.
Dude, I remember when we lived together in the
I
dorm.
know exactly what you're gonna bring
I
up.
used to come into this motherfucker's room at night, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
You
He's
used to
like,
barge into my room
I
at
took
night.
an edible, and I'm watching videos of bears attacking people. I was like, "What the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing?"
Well, I mean, I have a curious mind when
You
I'm
would
high
watch that?
and people being sentenced to death row. Because I'm like, man, what the fuck does that feel like?
That's so fucking.
Because that's
funny.
low key. Maybe I was internalizing how I felt. You know, I was trapped. Being so high, I was like, I'm gonna die. So I want to see people see their life flash before their eyes, quite literally.
I used to get really high and pretend I was dead. I'd lay in my bed and shut the curtains and be like,
Yeah, one time in the same dorm, I think it was the first time I rolled a joint, and I was like, wow, look at me. I'm a college boy. I can roll joints. I can smoke weed. I'm going to smoke this by myself in my room. It's isolated from everyone. Smoked outside. I have a picture of it, actually. I could probably put it up. But
Yo.
I'm like blowing smoke, and I'm like, I'm so fucking cool.
Then you had a
And then it was like 2 a.m. It's dark, and I have no lights on, and I hear there's a fucking guy like banging in the hallway, fixing like, you remember that would happen a lot
Yeah.
in our building? Like
Yeah.
a guy would just be fixing something at like 2 or 3 in the morning,
It's crazy.
and it would just be these loud drills and banging, and I was tweaking because and I'm looking out the fucking like peephole.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm fucking scared, and I'm so high, and I'm just like I'm kind of also playing dead. I'm just like in my bed, like, oh my god, what's happening?
Dude, we smoked
And
a lot
I'm like,
of weed.
where am I? I'm in Chicago. What's fucking happening?
Dude, we smoked a lot of weed that year.
Yeah. I smoked. I tried to like weed so much, and it was just such a catastrophic failure
I
every
did
time.
really like weed for a minute, but then I had to stop. My mind got so mixed up.
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't fucking do
I
this
just
no
get so in my head when I'm like, isn't this supposed to like do the exact opposite?
more. Yeah.
I'm supposed to get like relaxed and chilled,
Yeah.
but I'm like, no, I'm thinking about my parents and how they're gonna die, and I gotta go home and be with them. You know what I mean? I have these horrible thoughts.
This is a really sad podcast for the Christmas.
Christmas, you know, has an inner sadness to it that no
True.
one really sees.
I think this is the time of year that most people kill themselves. It's Christmas.
That is actually true. I think. Do you think it's like that, but also like New Year? They're like, God, another fucking year.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking end it. I
whoever
don't want to
did-
go into 2026.
Whoever decided Christmas and New Year back to back is just like devious.
You think someone decided that?
Yeah.
Or
Someone
like
was
a
like,
people.
some dude was like, no, it was some guy way back whenever. He was like, okay, look, there's a calendar. We're going to put this here
I
just so
think
we
I-
can bang it out.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere it was a guy named Saint Nicholas did it
What?
in the history books.
Are you for real? Or are you fucking with me?
No, I'm serious. Saint Nicholas, you know, he was residing in the North Pole, and he wanted to, you know, he was like, I need to start some work here. There's no gift making in the North Pole, so
So he went to the North Pole and said,
So he's like, I have
we
to
need to make gifts out here. That was his thought.
and he found a bunch of elf people. He said, "You're working for me now."
And they didn't have a choice.
No, they
Which
didn't.
was
They
really
went,
fucked
"Okay,
up.
we got nothing going on."
That's crazy.
And then he's the founder of Christmas.
he's the founder of Christmas. Hey, good for him, man. He's a real true
You know,
American.
it's actually not him on the sled anymore. He has a guy do it. He employs a
Who,
guy.
oh, really? What's
Yeah.
his name? The guy who he employed.
No, it's a different person every year. He just hires. He's like, it's like a
It's
freelance.
like a
gig.
DoorDash type thing. He task rabbits it.
Yeah. He's like
Looking for someone
he
to
posts
drive,
a job on like.
That's actually a really funny sketch.
That is a
idea.
really funny sketch. Don't steal that, people.
Don't steal that
We
sketch
are writing it,
idea.
and it's coming out to Christmas. It's not.
It's
I'm
not
lying.
Christmas. You know what I did want to ask you?
Yeah, ask
we
me.
were talking about elves, and this kind of can lead into another topic. Segue. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Christmas elves in movies.
Yes.
So sometimes they're played by little people, sometimes they're played by children, and in Fred Claus they
They put someone's face
on a child or something.
Yes, or someone of that height.
Like I prefer I in the Santa Claus movies I like the kids being the elves is cool.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's like, oh my gosh, the kids are elves and they run the shop.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think? Do you like the Fred Claus hyper realistic?
Well, I love Fred Claus for many
love Fred
reasons.
Claus.
I think that movie's hysterical. But it's kind of like the choices they make is what cracks me up. It's not even like the real comedy in the movie. It's just like the opening scene where Fred Claus is like brooding because his little brother is more
Santa
loved
Claus,
than
yeah.
him, and is Santa.
Dude, Paul Giamatti as Santa gotta be top 10
Best
Santas.
Santas, yeah.
I
would
love
say,
him as Santa.
dude. No, because they made it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
He's like a perfect mold to be Santa. You
He-
throw a
yeah.
beard in and a Christmas suit on him, perfect.
Yeah, he plays like such a like neurotic Santa too, which I think is a side of Santa that we don't see ever.
He always is neurotic though.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
plays always a neurotic person. I feel.
What are your top 10 Santas in film?
Top 10 Santas in film.
You can do top 5. I feel like I couldn't even
10.
do
I'm
10.
like, I don't even know if I can name 10 Christmas movies right now. I think number 5. We'll go 5.
Yeah.
Number 5. This might be a hot take. I don't know if this necessarily lands on 5. Tim Allen, I don't care for his Santa.
I grew up watching the second one a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's kind of annoying. And also, he's not like the same guy in the first movie as he is in the second movie.
Yeah.
And it's because his character changes, whatever.
That's what I was about to say. He just became Santa.
But it's like, yeah, he's kind of annoying as Santa Claus.
'Cause he's like, oh, I don't want this.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're getting it.
He's also like probably the stupidest one.
Yeah, he's really dumb. But it makes sense because it's someone chosen to be
Yeah.
Santa. Like I would be it's kind of similar trope like in Evan Almighty,
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty, those movies. I love Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
I don't want to get off topic, but Evan Almighty is honestly the same exact premise. He's just Noah.
He's just Noah.
Yeah, but anyway.
That part in that movie is so funny. Was it me and you? We were watching Bruce Almighty and we rewound it like 4 times.
Because I think we were just cracking
we were
up.
just cracking up at the
Because it's so
performance by
funny, and
Steve
also
Carell.
when they cut to Jim Carrey doing it with him, he's
he's
doing
like
it
right
perfect.
on, yeah, perfectly.
It's honestly so impressive. Like I can't believe how they got it so like they both I guess worked on. I don't know how that came to be, but I'm like it's perfectly synced. They're doing the same
It's
noises.
crazy.
I love that. Bruce Almighty's just a fantastic.
That's the best
movie.
Christmas movie ever.
He learns a lot. God,
Yeah,
there's
dude.
themes of God. Anywho,
You know who is a really good Santa? I don't know if you saw it, but Violent Night, David Harbour.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I really liked that movie.
It's a whole
stupid.
different vibe for
Yeah,
Santa.
he's like a
He's
kick-ass
badass John Wick type.
John Wick
just
type Santa.
killing bastards.
Yeah.
Who
Merry
does,
Christmas.
who does he
bitch.
like fight? Who's
John
like the main
Leguizamo.
villain? What is he though? Just like a
He's
mob
just like a
boss?
guy,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
I
didn't mean
mean,
to
like-
shit on your favorite movie.
What's he gonna fight? Krampus? It's like it's like how much can we do with Krampus? He's in
We
everything.
Don't do much with him now.
I just feel
They
like
made one movie with him, and then that was kind of it. St. Nicholas
Anytime-
isn't in it.
anytime someone wants to make like an alternative Christmas movie, they're like put Krampus in it. I'm like, fucking Krampus, like give me a break. He's in fucking everything.
What
nowadays.
is everything?
He's just
I
in
need you to
everything.
tell me what
He's
else
all
he's
over
in.
my TikTok. He got casting.
God.
He's in Heat 2. He's gonna be in Heat 2.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
really wanted Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. Well, he took the Austin Butler role.
Oh
Yeah.
man, is he gonna wear a blonde wig and everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Krampus has gone Hollywood. That's what I mean. It's just like I'm not.
He sold out.
He sold out.
He used to do like indie stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He used
he
to be
was-
cool.
Yeah.
He was doing character stuff.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like-
I forgot it was Krampus
I
in that
thought
one
he was
movie.
gonna be more of a character actor type thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He was doing a lot on Broadway too.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be like a Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
You know, he does like he has a weird look, but it works for
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they cast him in. You know, he really molds into the characters he is, and then you're
Yeah.
like, dude, you are a character.
You're like, dude,
You're freaking
Krampus.
Krampus, man.
I don't know. He'll
Um,
probably win an Oscar though.
Yeah, or at least a Globe.
A Globe. For sure.
Anyway, top 3. I don't know any other Santa. Now that I'm thinking about it, I only know Paul Giamatti and Tim Allen right now.
There's
that Klaus
There's a guy
movie.
in Klaus.
That was a
yeah.
good movie.
That is a really good movie.
Kind of like that version of Santa. Should we-
Yeah.
I guess like
J.K. Simmons. That counts. as
it
a
is.
Santa?
Yeah, I'm thinking like, are we going by actors or like the type of Santa in the movie? Like,
This is the type of Santa in the movie.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah,
Top
I would
10
say
Santa Clauses.
I say Tim Allen's 5th. Like he can.
Yeah.
He's done his job right.
He's
Like,
also been like Santa for so long. It's almost hard to think of somebody.
That's why
else.
he's 5. He gets like
Yeah.
it's honorable to have him up there because he's kind of he's the like template
Yeah.
actor that
Yeah.
plays Santa. So I'll say that one.
Well, there's Miracle on 34th Street.
Haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
It's really good.
Is
It's
it really
cute.
good?
Yeah.
I've heard it's
It's
good.
a really cute movie. You should totally watch it.
Would you say that's number 4?
I would say it's actually for me probably not number 4. I would say number 4 would probably be Violent Night, just because it's a different take, but it's also really cool
Cool.
and it's not like by the books. And then I would say number 3, Paul Giamatti.
Okay. Wow, 3.
Yeah,
That
number
makes sense.
2, the Rankin Bass Santa Claus, just because the stop motion one.
Oh yeah,
just because like those are a Christmas movie, like those are the Christmas movies, and when you think of Santa Claus, you're probably thinking of that one.
Mhm.
And then I would say probably number 1 is the guy in Miracle on 34th Street, just because he's like
Wow.
the perfect embodiment of what I would imagine live action Santa Claus to be, like played seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not, that movie's not like it's a funny movie, but it's not, he doesn't play Santa Claus to be funny.
Yeah.
He is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And you fully believe it. And I think he's number 1. I don't know his name.
How
He's an old
about
actor.
Santa and Elf? He's a good
Oh,
Santa.
yeah.
He carries like the
Why
true...
am I forgetting his name? He's the voice of Up guy.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
He's funny.
But he plays it well. He plays it like, because I like the type of Santa that's like coddling Elf, you know?
Yeah.
And also kind of acting like he's not a human. I think that's pretty cute. But yeah, I mean, you don't really see him much in the movie. That's just another Santa I was thinking
Yeah,
about.
I don't think I get enough from him.
How about
But-
Polar Express Santa?
No.
You know, just because Tom
No.
Hanks.
No,
is
not just
all
because
over
Tom
that
Hanks.
fucking movie.
That movie's so stupid.
It is dumb, but like the scene is pretty cool.
He just goes, "What do you want?" That's it. Doesn't he do not
Then
do
he
anything else?
hears the bell.
That's dumb. He's
He
not.
hears
Does
the
not even,
bell.
I wouldn't even say he brushes into top 10.
I don't know any others.
What about Kurt Russell in the Christmas Chronicles on Netflix? You ever see those ones?
Oh boy, have I not?
I tried to watch one of them and I was like, "Fuck no." Immediately was.
Literally-
He looks the same as he does in Hateful Eight, which is so weird.
Yeah, he's just putting like a red garb
Yeah.
on. He's like, "Oh, I'm Santa.
Yeah.
I'm phoning it in. I don't do anything new anymore."
Or what about Santa in Rise of the Guardians, where it's all the holiday?
I've seen. Yeah, that
That's,
movie's pretty fun.
That's Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin.
It is.
Yeah, he's doing a Russian accent. He's like, "Oh, I'm Santa Claus." Oh,
What is he like?
he's like, "I'm Santa Claus." Jack
Mother Russia.
Mother Russia, Santa Claus, Jack Frost. You are the cold guy. That's.
What does he say to Sandman?
Oh, you're gonna go to sleep. I don't know, dude.
How about Jack Frost?
I just did that one. Jack Frost, you're the cold guy.
Okay, and what about Sandman?
Sandman, you get sand all over my house. Stop coming to the North Pole and bring sand in here. That's my Russian Santa Claus.
Who else is in the Guardians movie? Quiz. Go.
Hugh Jackman is the Easter Bunny. Isla Fisher is the Tooth Fairy. Sandman doesn't have a voice. And Chris Pine is Jack Frost. And I believe it's Loki is the Boogeyman. I'm forgetting.
Tom
his name.
Hiddleston?
Tom Hiddleston. I believe it's him.
That makes
If I'm
sense.
not mistaken. Then there's a few random kids in that movie.
Did you just watch this recently? How do you
watched-
know all this?
I watched it probably
3 months ago.
I actually probably did
Christmas
watch it 3
came
months ago.
early.
I did. Well, it's not really a Christmas movie. It's more of a like fantastical movie.
That's what they pitched. They were like, you can watch this any holiday.
When did you know Santa Claus wasn't real?
I have a distinct. I was gonna ask the same question to you.
You tell yours first.
So I was out front of my mom's house, and I was playing with kids, and I think I was about to go back inside because I ran into my mom as she was coming out, and I was gonna go in.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like the kids are saying like Santa is like not real, but I don't believe it. You know, I was kind of I was detesting it, and then she's like. And I was pretty young. Like I was like 9. Is that too old? Is that too old to be told, or is that too old to still believe, or is that too?
That's you're broaching fucking dork at 9.
Really.
If you still believe in Santa Claus when you're 9, I think you're kind of broaching.
I
dork.
think I was like between 7 and 9. What does that mean? If I was 7, is that
I think the last year you should believe in Santa Claus if you don't want to be a fucking little baby your whole life. Probably 8.
8?
8.
Okay.
8, yeah.
I might have been 8 because I was living at my mom's house for only like a year or 2.
What grade were you in? Do you remember what grade? If you're past like 4th grade and you believe,
Oh no,
that's
I
too
was
much.
before 4th grade.
Okay.
I was definitely in like.
I think 3rd grade's probably. That's like 9. That's like 9. 3rd grade.
I
2nd
think
grade.
I was in like maybe 3rd grade.
Yeah,
I just
okay.
remember being told, and I kind of wasn't like in denial about it. Like with my mom, like, "Oh, I just had to tell you, like, it's me." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the fuck did you just
mean
say?"
to tell me you go to the North Pole every Christmas?
What do
I
you
don't
mean you're a
understand.
fat white guy in a red garb that gives me
She's like,
presents?
no, he's not really like.
And then she's like, "You remember when you go upstairs early and I stay up and I stay downstairs, and that's why the cookie has 1 bite because mommy can't have her calories." She didn't say that. She's very
No, she was.
she's
she,
calorie conscious.
She wasn't
though.
that nice about it. Tim, don't be a fucking idiot.
Use fucking kids
Use
that
fucking
understand.
Kids, use kids understand. My son's a fucking idiot. Santa Claus isn't fucking real.
I'm gonna go get us hoagies
I'm gonna go to Wawa get us hoagies.
instead of leaving milk for Santa. Give me a glass of water.
My mom's coming over later, and she's fucking not Santa. I'm fucking Santa Claus. If she tells you otherwise, she's fucking lying.
Yeah, that happened.
But
But then my dad was
sorry.
mad at my mom that I was
Oh,
told
really?
her. Like he thought it was too early.
I don't.
Because
I
he's
mean,
like,
I
you
understand
ruined.
that.
He was like, you ruined the fun. Like he was still like enjoying like, being
she
under
should have
that.
ran it by him.
I also agree with that.
She should have ran it by him.
I always he kind of made me feel like it was a little too soon because he was
Yeah.
always just like, I'm like bummed because it was like fun to be like still playing into it, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just a thing beef between my parents.
Dude, my mom was
Divorce life.
my mom was such a dork. She was trying to get me to believe in Santa Claus when I was in like high school.
Oh my, no way.
I swear to God, I was
I
like,
knew you and she was still
she
trying.
was still trying. She was like, Chris, I don't know what to tell you, but sometimes I get gifts. I don't know where they come from. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, what are you talking? She's like, Chris, one year, we were at your Uncle Randy's house, and I look under the tree, and it says for Joanne. And I go, who got this for me? And I look around, and no one's claiming it. And I open it up, and it's a beautiful necklace. I'm like, you're fucking lying.
Imagine if you bought it and you come to school like,
Guys, you won't believe what I heard.
Santa's real.
No, but she was
You're
a
throwing
dork like that.
confetti.
She would
glitter.
literally up until like my last Christmas with her. She would write from Santa on my gifts, for like to Chris from Santa.
It's sweet, but it is like, what are you doing?
Well, so I'm not gonna lie to you. My story is very sad when I learned that Santa. So, but I'm gonna tell it because
Okay.
it's a little bit of a sad.
We've been getting kind of sad
We've been
today.
kind of sad on the Christmas pod.
I
but-
mean, hey, for those that are feeling a little down, they're not with their fam.
We're with you.
We're with you.
Actually, like
We have some heart to hearts here.
if you're listening to this on Christmas, just know that I genuinely love you guys. If you're listening to this, like, thank you so much. Like, we're going into the new year. Me and Tim have put a lot of work into this, and we
clearly, as you can see,
and thank you for listening. And if you're, if you're alone on Christmas and you're listening to this, dude, you're not, dude. You're with us right here.
Yes.
And you're our buddy. And if you're feeling lonely, DM us. Go, hey, Chris and Tim, I'm feeling lonely on Christmas, and we'll send you a selfie, and we'll go.
and we'll get
"I'm with
like
you, bro."
AI bot
Yeah.
to talk to you, but we'll just relay it. So
because we're gonna be with our family.
we're really busy.
We're
Yeah,
really busy.
we're gonna be really like surrounded by people we love,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you're not like, that's
It's-
cool.
that's
just,
cool, but,
just
like,
don't like
don't-
get us sad
yeah.
about it.
Don't get us involved. It's like whatever.
But
But
just don't even DM us.
just don't
maybe.
even DM us. No, but we do actually love you guys. Thank you so much
For real.
listening.
Real
It's
shit.
been a lot of fun. So yeah, the year that I learned Santa Claus wasn't real, I don't know how old I was. I want to say I was in kindergarten. I was probably in kindergarten, and
That's really young. I
yeah,
feel like that's like right.
it was either kindergarten or second grade.
That's a jump.
I think it might have been second grade.
Well, second grade is like perfect.
So
timing.
How old are you in second grade? You're like 7.
7.
Yeah. 6, 7. Sorry. So
dunk my microphone in the water.
Yeah, I was like 7, and I remember that year my parents. I was living with both my mom and dad, which is rare because I didn't live with both of them really a lot of my life. And I remember they kept like. That whole time leading up to Christmas, they kept checking outside the door, and they're like, "I'm waiting." Like I could tell they were waiting on something, and then I could tell that something went missing. Like they were like, "No, somebody took it." Like I heard rumblings, and what ended up happening was they bought me a DS. They were buying me a DS, and they bought me a DS, and then the upstairs neighbors stole it. We know for sure they stole it, and then they bought me a DSi. So it was like a better step up.
Was
They
this
got me-
fucking Dylan, dude?
No, this wasn't fucking Dylan. Call back to the last pod.
2 pods ago.
Oh, 2 pods ago, true. But no, so they got me DSi, and I remember Christmas. We opened it on Christmas Eve, like we usually do.
Yes.
But my dad was high. He was on drugs.
Right.
It was my both of my parents were
Yes,
heroin addicts.
yes.
And I remember opening the gifts, and my dad was recording, and my mom was opening it with me, but he was nodding out.
Jeez.
And she was like, "Santa got you this." Like, "Chris, are you excited? Santa got you this." And I just remember him going. "Nah, Joe, he's too old for that shit." She was like, "Bill, shut the fuck up." And he was like, "He's my fucking son." Like, I'm sorry. I mean, I keep going like this, but he was just like, he put down the camera. He was like, "He's too old." And he was nodding out, and I just remember being like, "Are you?" And I remember thinking, this motherfucker's recording this. Like, he's literally recording the moment.
God, there's coverage.
There's
of
coverage.
that. Yeah, that's crazy.
But that was, it's funny looking back on it, but it wasn't really funny in the moment.
No, I mean just being like, it's not fucking that guy. It's me.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
he
of
just
this
kept being
fucking
like,
shit.
"Joe, he's too fucking old." And she was like, "Shut the hell
He's
up."
fucking 7.
But so I knew that Santa wasn't real after that, but like, I think I was maybe like,
Are you trying to still like kind
Yeah.
of believe just
Yeah.
for the fun of it?
yeah. And I remember that's also a funny story. My grandma one year, I remember I was sitting on the toilet pooping, and I just was like, it was around Christmas. It was about to be Christmas time. I'm sitting on the toilet pooping, and I'm like, let me just ask. I call my grandma. I'm like, Mom, come here. She comes in the bathroom. We used to hang out when I was pooping, low key. We would do flashcards when I was pooping.
Nice.
And
Get some practice in.
yeah, for my spelling test. She'd be like, "How do you spell cat?" I'd be like, "C-A-T."
She's
I'm
like, good,
not kidding.
good job, high five.
She would sit
and you
on-
have the
Yes, she would sit on the tub, like she would sit on the leg or the arm of the tub, and I'd be on the toilet. So fucking funny. But I called her into the bathroom while I was pooping, and I was like, "Is Santa Claus not real?" And I remember she leaned against the wall. She was also drunk because she was a drinker. She's like, He's not real. He's not fucking real.
I like the impression
lie.
of both of them. Just like,
He's not fucking real. He's not real. And I was like, okay. Like, I knew in that moment, I'm like, all right. Like,
we're good.
Yeah. I wonder if that was the same year I cried over maybe that's why I cried so hard over the wolf. Maybe I wasn't really sad about the wolf. I was sad about other things.
There's underlying things in your subconscious.
Yeah.
But that just brought it out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Yeah. So Christmas is the old Chris household. Haven't been some of the best, but
Some of the best
you
times.
know, but I have had actually some wonderful Christmases. I was actually, dude. So I was living with my grandparents, and I was a little bit older. I was probably in like 4th or 5th grade, and they were like, "What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "I want an Xbox. I want a fucking Xbox 360. Like, get me an Xbox 360." And that's all I was asking for. My grandparents got me an Xbox 360. I went back to Philly. My mom bought me an Xbox 360.
shit.
And then we visited my other grandpa. He bought me an Xbox 360.
God damn,
I
we-
got 3 fucking Xbox 360. And first of all, the first one I was like, yes. The second one I was like, oh my god. And then the third one I was like, y'all didn't fucking talk to one another. Like, I was like, you've got to
There's
be
poor
stupid.
communication skills going
That's what I'm
on
talking. I'm
here.
like, you guys. Obviously, what that means was like Somebody asked my grandparents, "What does Chris want for Christmas?" And they went Xbox 360. And there wasn't like but we're buying it for him.
Yeah, everyone just knew you wanted that.
Everyone knew I wanted it. I had 3 Xbox 360s.
That's Xbox 10.
Yes. What?
360.
That's Xbox 1462. I don't know. I didn't.
That was, yeah, you knew what I was trying to do.
But yeah.
I love the tier reactions.
I had
You had.
one that I kept up the Poconos with my grandparents, and then I moved back, and then one we kept at my uncle's house, and then one of them got stolen because me and my mom went to her boyfriend's house, and he didn't live in a very good neighborhood, and someone broke in and stole
that's
it.
sad.
That sucked. But I had one for a long time, and I ended up trading it in when I got a PS4 later. But I have an Xbox 360 now. It's my grandpa's old one.
Nice.
And I love the. It's
So
such
you
a
had
good
3
system.
Xbox 360s of your own, and you ended up with your grandpa's 360?
Yeah, 'cause
that
I
wasn't yours.
Yes. So
What the fuck happened to all 3 of them?
Well, so one of them got stolen.
Yes.
And I think one of them I left at my uncle's house because they used it or something. I'm like, I have fucking 2. I might as well. You know what I mean? And then I ended up with one. I had one got stolen. One I gave my uncle, I think, and then one I had, and then eventually traded in when I got my PS4.
I'm putting the dots together. Yeah. Connecting them.
Now because my grandpa, he was like, "Do you want this Xbox?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want a fucking Xbox." Let's play Skate 3 a lot, Bully.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was your best Christmas gift ever?
My best Christmas gift fucking ever in my life. There's so many great Christmases I've
Conan O'Brien orange pop figure.
had. That's a close second.
That's what I got him one year for Christmas.
I remember one time with my mom, we were just doing the like regular, opening gifts upstairs in the living room. Getting like all the little things I asked for, or whatever. The whole shebang.
Yeah.
And I thought that was it. And it was good. It was good, but I wasn't like ecstatic. I was just like, oh, yeah, I love opening gifts. I'm having fun. And then this is always fun when my mom's like, go in the big garage. We got something for you. And then I'm like, oh my God, what? And I go downstairs and I have a full electric Razor scooter.
Whoa, electric Razor scooter.
Yeah, it was open and everything, so I could ride it immediately.
Whoa.
It was like, it's so cool when it's like set up too. And
I had one of those.
You can just, they were sick as fuck.
I had the electric bike.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
bought me that for my birthday. Dude, I drove that thing around for years.
Yes.
My dad used to put his fat ass on it and drive it to Wawa around the corner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. That's before the e-bike craze
Yeah,
hit hard.
He was
here.
like a ginormous guy on he looked like a clown. I'm not kidding.
You know what I always wanted? Those like little like when you're like small child and you get those cars.
Yeah,
That
dude.
I always wanted one.
I got
or
one
a
of
little
those-
like bike, like a little dirt
Yes.
bike. Yeah,
I
always
got one
wanted
of those for my birthday when I was a little kid, and then it was my grandpa's house burnt down.
Oh
It was in
God!
his house.
Fucking full of tragedy. This podcast is, dude. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
Damn, that sucks.
yeah, it sucked really bad. It was a yellow Hummer too.
Oh, that
I
would.
loved Hummers. I thought they were so cool. When
Remember
I was a
you
kid.
had that one in your basement recently when we filmed that one video in the
Oh
quarantine one.
yeah,
That was funny.
yeah. My
what
mom's.
the fuck is this?
It was. That was for. Yeah, that was for my little cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was funny.
that was funny.
Because you like,
Put that clip in.
I think you're like riding it. in
Yeah,
that
I
one.
think I was on it or something. I
You
don't
were
know.
on it for. I don't think it moved though, because you were also like a full-grown man that time. You were a boy.
I was
Still.
a boy. I was a low-key boy.
You're still a boy. We were
still a
both
boy.
boys.
Just checking the time. Sorry.
Oh, you got somewhere to be?
I gotta go home. I'm gonna make sure I catch the bus.
You know when the bus you have the schedule memorized?
No, well, it stops running at 10.
Yeah, it's fucking 8.
Yeah.
I farted. I tooted a little bit. But no, I love a good reveal.
Yeah.
And it's something I don't think I directly asked for, but like it's awesome. Like I'm gonna love it. It's
Yeah.
something a kid is always gonna love is a fucking new gizmo, a little vehicle.
yeah.
Because that happened last year. I had a great Christmas, and I was like, oh, like everything you asked for or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I love this. But then my mom surprised me with the e-bike, and I had the same kind of thrill, but it was in the box, and I was like, we don't want to open it because we got to send it
Yeah.
to you. I was like, oh, so I know I have an e-bike. That's cool.
That's awesome. That's a great gift.
It was a great gift because we were talking about it. That was the thing. I think I love gifts that you hint to, but you don't even know you really want it that much,
Yeah.
Like me and her were always talking like, oh, I need a bike. Like I would like a bike, but they're expensive and whatever. But then that months later, you just forget about that. Like
Yeah.
we talked about that, and then like she just boom revealed. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Remember you have a scooter? What happened to that?
Yeah, I got that for like my birthday or something. But I was too fat and the tire popped. I'm not even
Do
kidding.
you still have it?
Yeah, I it said weight limit like 200. I'm like, I'm good. Yeah, I can drive it. Yeah. And I drove it to the loop from my apartment once.
Damn,
and it
that's
just
far
popped.
from where
Yeah.
we were before. But
I was going uphill and it just stalled. And
we know someone that like they were riding full speed and,
And
it
it
just
stopped.
stopped.
Yeah.
And they flew off.
That's
and he was all
crazy.
like, fuck my fucking knees.
Dude, I've taken
He
some,
also stopped riding it after that moment too.
I've taken some nasty falls on those things.
Yeah.
Like the Uber and Lyft ones, dude. Yeah. Way more safe, way less safe than a sleigh with reindeer.
Yeah. Way less safe.
Yeah, the
I mean, I
scooters.
feel like a reindeer sled is pretty secure.
That's
You
what
just
I'm
got-
saying.
You just got to be careful with air traffic, man.
Yeah, dude.
'Cause
Well,
what if you get in the middle of a
fly
storm?
low? You don't go flight height.
Right.
what I mean?
Oh, so you have like guidelines and
Yeah,
restrictions.
you also want people to like look in the sky.
Are you
and
have a
maybe see
pilot
you.
license?
Yeah.
Santa?
No. Yeah. Okay. Am I Santa now? Let me do Santa. Fuck. Wait.
But do like a subdued one. I don't want you to do the whole thing.
Okay.
You can just talk like you.
I'll do a little voice.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Santa, do you have a license to pilot that sled?
I've actually been doing it illegally because I'm colorblind.
Wait.
Yes.
What colors can't you see?
What?
Red,
I can't see red.
green.
I'm red-green colorblind.
That's ironic.
Why is that ironic?
Because I'm the Grinch.
No. That was great. That was really good improv.
Thank you.
One of the best improv scenes I've ever done in my life.
I don't like your sarcasm, buddy.
Oh, really? Well,
You're being really negative this episode. First, it's like, oh, cry me a river.
Oh man,
my
I had an
heart.
audition today.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went all right.
Is it for a Christmas show?
No, it's just
Then
for an
shut the
improv.
fuck. Then shut the fuck up about it.
Oh,
no, I'm
man.
kidding. Were you nervous?
Not particularly. A friend of mine had the same audition slot, so we got to like kind of like
Play together?
Play together a little bit. I didn't want to say play. Did you tell I didn't want to say play?
I can
wanted
tell, but
to-
I'm like, that's what it is.
yeah. Which was nice, but I have another audition tomorrow that I really want to hit.
You don't care about this one
No,
at all?
I do. It would
On
be
the record, you don't give a shit.
No. It would
Name
be
the
cool.
fucking thing you don't care about right now.
No, it's not that I don't give a shit. I just like this one. I would have to pay some money if I get it for the coaches and stuff. But if I get the other one, I don't have to pay.
Yeah, I was saying off camera earlier, like it's crazy that a lot of comedians starting out, there's a lot of paying to do comedy.
Yeah, it's a cult. That's
It's
why.
so fucking strange. Like, why would you want to pay to do something you love, but like you want to get paid to do this?
Yeah. Well,
Bullshit.
I have only ever paid for like classes. I've done the classes at Second City. And a lot of people have paid to do those. Like if you work there, you get them for free, but it's also fucking impossible to get
Right.
jobs.
Those are they're the hot commodity to get that job.
Yeah.
Everybody wants the fucking job.
Also,
at
it's
Second
like
City.
it's a resume thing. You do it for your resume.
Exactly.
If you have on your resume like classes at Second City or the IO or the Annoyance, it's like looks better when you audition for something or
just
submit.
sucks how much it costs. You know.
Well,
But
that's why I'm not. I did the conservatory program and it was great. I met a lot of cool people and made a lot of good friends and the teachers were wonderful. But I can't fucking swing it. You know what I mean?
yeah, man, it's hard to like balance it all.
Also, I went to school. I have a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I
That should speak for itself.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, a lot, but you know, that's not. I wouldn't say that for everyone. Like it speaks for itself because some people
Yeah.
they can get a degree in it, but
in the comedy
doesn't
world it's
think-
hard because
Yeah.
sometimes people are like, you have to do this just because you have to. It's like you have to pay your dues, and it's like, well, motherfucker, like, no.
I don't really want. Like that's the same thing with film. Like I have a film degree, and then what? You're an assistant or a PA for fucking, you know, years, and you're
Yeah.
kind of on like the fucking bottom of the barrel, doing these shit jobs.
Yeah, you're right. 20th Century Fox should have given you a 5-picture deal, like right out of film school.
I would say 10 picture deal, but span it over like 30 years. So
I
I have
just
a lot.
farted,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
I just need a lot of time to make these movies. You know,
Yeah.
so 10 pictures over.
What would you make? What would a Christmas movie look like if you made it?
if I made it? It would be fade in interior Santa's workshop night.
Okay, I'll do the voice of Santa.
Moments before Christmas Christmas travels
Ooh,
commence.
It's almost Christmas. I'm about to get in.
you should be
the-
stressed. It's like
Oh,
things are happening.
everyone, hurry up! I need to get in the sleigh.
Santa,
Yes, Elf.
is your sled loaded up?
I don't know. It's your fucking job.
You gotta coordinate everything. You're the director of operations
Okay,
here.
you're right. I'm sorry. I need to.
I don't get paid enough for this
Okay,
fucking
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Do you understand me?
Look, it's Christmas. I have to leave. We're all a little bit stressed
I'm
out.
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus, come here, give me
That's
a
how I
wet kiss.
introduce myself. Lick my titties.
Whoa! Don't sexualize.
I'm
Mrs. Claus
sorry,
like that.
She's just really excited for you. She's excited for you.
Don't sexualize her like that. That's not cool, bro.
But you guys are like younger. You're not like old like Santa Claus
Okay.
and Mrs. Claus. You guys like still have that spark.
Okay.
That sexual.
What do you mean
gritty
Santa
sp-
Claus and Mrs. Claus don't have a spark when they're old? You don't know.
Well,
that.
no. I mean, like you have like it's like fiery passion, like actively.
Okay. All right.
You know what
all
I
right.
mean?
I'm
That-
sorry.
I'm making
I'm trying to
like,
be a good actor and take notes.
and I'm trying to give you the notes.
Okay,
but you're
I'm
yelling at
listening.
me. You're fucking yelling.
I just fundamentally disagree.
Well-
But my job is not to agree. My job is to act.
Do you know what kind of movie this is?
Christmas movie.
It's an adult movie.
Oh.
You're gonna have to fuck the elves, all of them.
Okay, why don't we take a little break?
Well, we're 45. Might as well just go.
Let's take a little break. I need to take a
God,
break.
this
I'm
guy
sorry.
and his breaks.
I need to take a break.
I regret everything I just said with that movie. The fake movie I just made.
We should talk about a fake movie when we come back.
Okay.
That's always fun. We had a lot
It's always
of
fun. We did that with Black Friday.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
All
Okay,
right.
we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Thanks. Yeah. Bye.
We're back.
And we're back.
The Grinch and Santa
The
are back.
Grinch.
The Grinch.
Before we get into our Christmas movie, I did want to ask you something.
Yeah.
What's the naughtiest thing you've ever done?
Naughtiest
The naughtiest thing you've ever done.
I've ever done in
Yeah.
my life.
Also, I am eating candy right now because I'm
Great,
Santa
you're gonna
Claus.
be slopping on a fucking
trying to
cough
move,
drop,
but-
smacking on a cough drop for real. Naughtiest thing I've ever done.
I have a story.
I'll think about it while you tell.
When I was a kid, I pulled a fire alarm.
Really?
Yeah, it was my next door neighbor. I lived in an apartment complex, and a girl that I was friends with lived a couple apartments down, and she wasn't home. But this other girl was around, and I was friends with her and the Ukrainian kid that we mentioned 2 podcasts ago. We were hanging out with him even though we were enemies, and they were like, "Chris, pull the fire alarm, pull the fire alarm." I was like, "No, I'm not gonna fucking do that." And they're like, "Pull the fire alarm, or you're like whatever, a loser." So I pulled that shit.
You pulled that shit?
I pulled it, and immediately just beer, beer, beer. I was like, "Fuck!" I tried to push it back in. And I couldn't.
Oh no! Undo! Undo!
And then I
Undo!
started crying. I was like, and I ran away. Dude, firemen showed up like crazy. So I don't know what I expected, but a bunch of firemen showed up, and they were like, "It's okay, it's fine."
You
there's no
told
fire."
them
No,
you're
no,
like,
no,
I'm
no, no, no.
sorry.
I don't think they knew it was me.
Oh shit!
But I tried to blame it on the Ukrainian kid or something. I don't
Always.
remember. I tried to
When in
I
doubt.
either tried to blame it on the redhead girl I was hanging out with, or maybe I tried to blame it on both of them. Probably.
yeah.
But I
They
remember
told me to do it.
I remember my parents didn't even like. I think they were probably worried, like legally or something, but they didn't even like get me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like, "Did you do it?" I was like, "Oh yeah," and they didn't really care.
Yeah.
But that's like, I think that's probably the worst thing I've ever done.
The naughtiest thing I think now that you mention it that I've ever done, or it's something that I think I felt the most bad about as a kid doing was jerking off. No.
No, I was gonna say that too. Yeah, other than like beating off my dick as a child,
Beating
Like,
my dick off, dude.
Like,
until it fall on the
yeah.
flow.
Yeah, that probably. And,
Uh,
and me and my cousin
Oh,
Philip
God.
used to like beat. no, we used to just like make fun of little Travis a lot.
Oh yeah, that was kind of similar to my story where I played football. I did flag football. The wussy version of it.
Nobody said that. You did.
Well, no, it's just what everyone said growing up. But I just like I can't get tackled. It's gonna hurt. I don't want concussions over some fucking little league football game. You know.
So yeah, you're a wuss.
But I am a wuss. But I have been and always will be wuss. All right.
okay,
Stop looking at me like
tell your
that.
story. I'm waiting on the
All
story.
right, all right. So yeah, I played flag football growing up for a couple of years, and boys will be boys. Northeast Philly, sports kids are kind of douchey or just kind of bullies. Everyone's a bit of a bully, you know. And I was trying. I had friends that were sort of antagonizers, and
Every kid in that town is a dickhead.
yeah. So I was trying to fit in, honestly, and we were all like jokingly pantsing each other.
I knew it.
Yeah.
As soon as you said I knew you were gonna pants somebody.
So we were all pantsing each other, and it was all playful at first, like in the sense of like no one was getting like targeted.
Yeah.
But then it seemed like the more we were doing it, it started to aim towards one kid in specific that kept getting it.
Yeah.
And then it was like everyone just sort of like would just periodically just do it to him and fuck with him. And then he was getting like pretty, pissed off and annoyed. And then, because he was also kind of a nerdier kid
Yeah.
that I knew from school. But
Whoa. Do I know him?
I'm not going to say his
Okay,
name, but
but I
you do probably know him.
Okay.
And so we were all just, messing with each other, but then I went to him and they were going too far. And like, I think at one point someone like got it all
underwear too.
by accident,
Yeah.
but I think like it's still like they were razzing him
they
up.
knew,
And
yeah.
then I did it, but just like as we were doing it, and my coach came up to me and was like, "Tim, knock it the fuck off," and like yelled at me in front of everyone. Of course it's
Whoa.
me. I'm the last one to do it. Everyone has been doing it, especially
Yeah.
to this kid. And then I
So
do
he
it
was pantsing people too.
a little bit, but he started just getting pants.
Yeah.
He was the pants.
He was the kid that got like
Everyone was being the
targeted,
pantser. Yeah, he was the pantsy.
Yeah.
And so I do it last, and then I'm the one who gets yelled at by my coach,
That's
and he's like,
crazy.
"Timmy, this isn't like this isn't cool." Just giving me a lecture about like how it's bullying and mean, and then I felt so terrible about this, and then the first time ever, I think my dad like grounded me, which
Whoa.
I never did anything to get grounded really,
Yeah.
because my mom liked to like take stuff away like whenever something small happened. But then he was like, "Tim, you're like for a couple days you
Whoa.
can't do anything like on the gaming consoles or whatever." And I was like, that like broke me. I was just like,
Can't game because I pants this kid.
well, like
I showed everybody this kid's balls, and now I can't
Well,
freaking play
I-
Minecraft.
I felt like a bully, and I was like, that's not who I am,
No, you're a nerd, dude.
Yeah, I literally was like a nerd like this kid. I was just had a YouTube channel, so it was a little.
That's crazy.
I don't know, and I felt
You switched up
I
on him.
still feel bad about this
You
sometimes
should.
because I'm just like I was just it was like it's like your
Say his name.
environment.
I want to know his name.
I'm not saying his name on here.
Say it. So pull the mic away from your face. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
It was him, and I mean, because I was like, we were kind of friends, but like at the same time, I was trying to be like all the
Yeah.
other guys, and that's why I'm like, that's so like icky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That reminded me of a story.
horrible like moment where I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not. This isn't me.
I remember that reminded me of two stories actually.
Only pick one, please.
Okay. No, I'm telling both.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you. I was gonna tell both anyway.
I joke. It's a
um,
comedy podcast.
Oh,
so.
I forgot. Sorry, I thought this was a legit one. So when I was in 5th grade,
What does that mean? You thought this was a legit
I
one?
thought this was like a serious podcast that we talked about serious topics on. Like
legit means serious?
Yeah, legit. Anyways, so when I was in 5th grade, it was me and 3 friends. We kept like it was ball tapping was like fun.
Oh god, that's
but
horrible.
low key, my one friend was going crazy with it, and I like took my one
Started
friend
like
aside.
grabbing everyone's balls
And
and
I was
just
like-
cradling them.
I was like, dude, like, can we knock it off? Like, I took one of the 4, and I was like, dude, can we stop with the ball? He was like, yes, dude. He's going crazy. And then we went to our other friend. We were like, dude, like, let's chill. Let's just like we'll stop, and then eventually he'll get the memo. Like, we gotta stop because it hurts.
Mhm.
And then, sorry, I had to burp at the worst moment. And then he hit the one friend that wouldn't stop. Hit me so hard in the nuts at recess that I fucking fell over.
Oh
And
damn.
like was like on the fucking ground like
Were you crying?
no, I wasn't crying, but I was
Could
in
you
a
not
lot of pain.
breathe?
I
Was
just
it like
couldn't breathe.
didn't knock the
Yeah.
like wind out of you?
And then a teacher saw us and she was like, "What are you boys doing?" And she was like, "Get up." And like I wasn't about to snitch. But she saw what happened and we went to the principal's office and then the friend who hit me in the balls was like, "Yeah, we're all doing it together." And we were like, "We're not." I was like, "We stopped."
Damn, everyone was like, it's just you, man.
We were low key like, dude, we all stopped like because it hurts. And then the principal was like, "This is sexual assault, boys. I could call the cops right
Holy
now."
shit.
Yeah, he was trying to scare us. He wasn't actually, but he was like, "This is I could call the cops right now." And that friend who kept ball tapping us, He got me in a lot of fucking trouble as a kid. Like a lot of trouble.
Dude, I have a friend who was on my team that was like that. And
Yeah, dude.
I have another story. Can I cue this
yeah,
up? With the same, like one of the same guys from my football team. Actually, two of them. And I used to hang out with them. Same kind of vibe, kind of douchey, sort of troublemakers. But the one kid, always up to no good. And he was a bad influence on me growing up. And so in the summer, we were bored. We'd walk around our neighborhood and just be like, what's there to do? We'd walk in the woods. We'd walk around the playground. We'd go to like every fucking playground and around.
Janad.
Yeah, Janad or fucking just Parkwood.
Parkwood Playground Janad.
What is the other one? Palmer?
Palmer, yeah.
Yeah. We would just literally do fuck all and do nothing and just go to people's houses and literally just waste away. But we were by the St. Anselm School.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this story.
And we noticed one of the doors was open.
That's so funny.
So we were like, oh, let's do like Black Ops, like
go do
undercover.
Black
And we
Ops
were like
school.
crouched in, we're like crawling, and we're like doing rolls, and we're like stealthily.
You're barrel rolling.
Yeah, we're barrel rolling.
That's so funny.
Yeah, one of the friends like did it and like
Dude, I
hit-
bet that was badass
It
though. I
felt-
bet it felt amazing.
It felt fucking awesome. We were like, we're so fucking like cool. We're so fucking stealthy. We're like ninjas. And we're walking around.
Low-key breaking into places is so much fun.
Yeah, dude, trespassing's fucking
It's awesome.
Yeah, we did it, and we were like going. We knew there was like a custodial person there just cleaning, and we were like going hallway, classroom to classroom, being like really sneaky. And then my one friend's a fucking idiot and goes out there right when the custodial's right there, and he's like, "Hey, like where are you going? Who's there?" You know what I mean?
That's
and then he's like
crazy.
kind of frozen, like still. And he's all like, caught. And me and my friend are like, fuck, dude. He's done. He's done for.
He's freaking done.
But we're like, we want to sneak out, but we're like, it's fucked up to leave our friend,
No,
we don't
you
want
gotta
to.
run.
We don't want to abandon ship. But we kind of try to leave. But also, I think both of us are still feeling bad to leave. But it was like the bad kid, like the baddest of the three of us.
As soon as you get caught, you book it. That's the rule.
Yeah, but
just book
he
it.
was dumb and he didn't. He
That's-
just
yeah,
kind of
that's
like
why,
he
fucking
kind of just
idiot.
like couldn't.
He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm sorry." What did he say?
He was like, yeah, I don't think he said anything. I think he just knew we were in shit, And then I think my friend we try to leave, but then they're like, hey, you two. And then, we like stupidly just like gave in.
You
I
just
guess.
walked out. We're like, "Hey."
No, we walked up.
That's
We're
so
like, what's
funny.
up? And then I'm actually getting really upset. I start crying.
No.
Two other kids aren't. I'm just upset because I never get caught. Like, I'm never like I don't
Yeah.
do bad stuff. So I'm like,
Not according to this. How long after did you pants this kid?
that might have been like a year. Like,
No, you're Donnie,
gap.
dude.
But the crowd, man, bad crowd. But I was like crying. I was like, I'm so sorry. And the other kid's just kind of like upset, but he's not crying. He's just like, man, fuck.
What?
And
Tell
then
me how the story ends, because I feel like I
oh,
Oh, I know you.
my friend, he was like, dude, he didn't was not upset. He was kind of like super
He was like,
confident.
"Whatever."
No, yeah, he was like, yeah, no big deal, whatever. And then they're like, give us like your phone numbers and stuff and names. He gives us this kid we know's name and this kid's phone number.
No.
Totally
He
different
gives a
kid
fucking-
that goes to the school.
No, that's so funny.
And he didn't go to the school, the bad
Yeah.
kid. And so
That's so
I remember
funny.
in the moment because he said his name, I'm like, that's not his fucking name.
That's so
He's like, my
funny.
name is da da da. I'm like, that's not him.
What did you say? Did you say your real name?
My name.
You should have said his name.
I was like, my dad's Chris. Here's
That's
his number.
so funny.
I was like, it was funny. It was like kind of the spectrum of like the reaction to like
Yeah.
getting caught. Like I'm like giving in. I'm giving everything. I'm being very honest. The
Yeah.
other kid's like not really giving everything, but he's still like bummed and then totally lying, giving everyone the wrong information. Doesn't give a
That's
shit.
crazy.
And yeah, so that was a moment where I was.
And then you
like,
got in trouble? Like, did your
I
parents-
actually nothing came of it, but the like principal lady who was there was like, we could call the cops. Like this could be serious business.
That's what they're always just
and
scaring
I'm like,
kids.
and then they never.
But that's
happened.
kind of the way to go. Just like scare the fuck out of them. And then,
yeah.
you know
It
what I
makes
mean?
sense
Because
coming
nobody
from
wants to deal with the cops.
from an adult like standpoint. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you want to freak the kids out and
Yeah.
just so they never come back and
Yeah.
do that. And I never came back. I never went there. I actually
Yeah.
went there to the church
Dude,
for my
so that reminds me of
sister's
another story.
graduation.
That reminds me of another story. So when I was like really young, I was probably in first grade. for some reason they banned kickball in the recess. Like we weren't allowed to play kickball for a day or something. So then you had all these fucking like rowdy kids like didn't have anything
And
to
that's
do.
what the rowdy kids do.
And that's what the
They
rowdy
need
kids do.
to take it out on
They
the
need
ball.
to run and kick the ball really fucking far and pelt it at people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I didn't play kickball a lot, but I was friends with some kids.
Was
who
this in
did.
middle school?
No, this was elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different school. But so I was like kind of playing, and then but they got everybody rowdy. They're like, they're not gonna let us play kickball. And we're like, what the heck? So they got a bunch of kids rowdy, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, what do we do? Like, what do we play? Somebody, this is like some. I'm not kidding. Like Freudian, like fucking like the Stanford prison experiment type shit. One kid said, why don't we play Get 'em?
Whoa.
And we were like, what? And they would just like name like the nerdiest kids in the school, and then we would go get them.
No, but it would be like Jeremy, get him.
Yeah, it would be. It would be like we should go get like Matthew. So then we like run and go find Matthew, and we'd be like, "What's up, Matthew?" And he'd be like, "Hey guys, like what's?" I'm like, we're all also friends with Matthew.
Yeah, but then you're like, what does get him even mean?
That's what I mean. But it slowly became like, "What's up, dude? Like, what are you doing?"
So you're just fucking with people.
We're just fucking with people, but eventually, like, certain kids were fucking shoving people,
Beating
and
people
and then
up.
it became like pantsome, but it was like the rowdiness.
Did you get involved in this?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember, but I remember running around with the kids that were playing Get 'em.
So you
And-
were
It was one of those things where it
you were
was like
complicit.
I saw the sign of the times. You know what I mean? Like it was happening, and I was like, "Whoa, this is getting." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like this is
dude.
getting weird.
The recess yard is a fucking anarchist, space.
It really is.
Because literally anything goes. The lunchies don't really
give a
ever give a
fuck.
shit
They don't give a
unless you're me and you kick a ball up into the air and it hits a lunchie
Miss
directly in the
Finley
head.
right in the fucking head.
And twice. I did it. I did it twice accidentally to Miss Finley. My bad. Sorry, Miss
Shout
Finley.
out Miss Finley.
Oh
my
I
gosh.
kicked a dodgeball or
That's so
kickball up in
funny.
the air, and I would just do it because it was fun to just like throw something as high as you can
Yeah.
because there was really big yard we had. And there was a lunchade perfectly like standing alone,
So
and I
funny.
saw it coming
So
down,
funny.
and I was like, "Oh no!" I didn't even like shout because I was like, "She sucked.
It's too
She
late.
fucking sucked
Dude.
too." I kind of was like, "Good."
Dude,
And I-
Miss Finley was the dickhead.
Yeah, she was so mean and grouchy.
Do you remember
She
when
lived really close to my dad's house.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember in I think we were in 8th grade, I think. Somebody in the lunchroom I remember I won't even say his name. But he got up and he went to the one side of the lunchroom. He was just fucking around. He chucked an orange and then it hit her in the ankle and she started
I
jumping
already-
and grabbing her and went ow 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 and fell
God,
over.
she was so dramatic. I'm not gonna lie, the kickball hitting her in the face did look like it hurt because
Oh,
I think it like knocked her glasses off and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I also did this accidentally to another one of our classmates who was a girl with glasses,
I
and
know who
I
you're
think
talking
it
about.
broke her glasses.
That's so funny.
because
she was also rude as fuck.
well, this was different from the Miss Finley situation because I kicked it up and I saw where it was going, and it was her and like two of her friends, and they saw it, so they backed up.
The
But she was
girls?
the
Oh,
two
okay.
other girls with her, or like one of them, and because she's talking with her eyes closed and just like it caught
Yeah.
up in something, and I'm like, watch out, because like I know what's gonna happen.
That was
and
deadly,
She did not move an inch because
That's
she was
so
just
funny.
caught up in whatever she was talking about with her friends. Boom. Crushed her glass. I think broke them clean in half.
wow. That's
And then
so
she was
funny.
like crying, of course.
that
And
reminds
I went
yeah.
up there. I was just like, I didn't even say like, I.
You're like,
I
you
think
should have moved.
So I felt so awkward that I didn't want to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was just like, are you okay? And she was like, no. And I'm like, oh. And I walked away
That's so fucking
because
funny.
she was, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that reminds me when I was in 2nd grade. Also, the other school.
I sound like such a dick. I just like I'm a
You do.
menace.
We're
Hit-
telling horrible
I'm
stories. about
throwing
it. It's so
kickballs are
funny.
hitting multiple people in the face.
I got in trouble in 2nd grade for terroristic threats.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I had the in-school suspension. What we were doing was it was silent reading time. I might have told the story before on the pod. I don't think so. It was silent reading time, and me and my friend Justin, shout out Justin, we were like, let's like make this interesting. Like silent reading is like
I have a bomb.
What the game was, we were calling it hostage. I would put my arm around his neck and hold a fake gun to his head. And I go, read the fucking book, and he'd read the book. He'd be like, and then the cat, and then I would be like, all right, switch. I'm getting bored, and then we switch, and then he put his arm around my neck and he'd hold a gun to my
So you
head.
say,
And
read the freaking book.
Read the freaking book, and I go, and then some girl snitched on us, and they were like, this is very not funny. And then we had in-school suspension,
Aw.
and I had to do a bunch of work. And like in-school suspension was like
I can't believe you got suspended.
in-school suspension.
But like,
yeah.
you're suspended.
Yeah.
Like you get written up for that and
Yeah.
shit. I never gotten suspended in school.
I remember
before.
it was right before I made my first communion too. So my parents came to visit up the Poconos where I was living, and my grandparents were like, "Look, your son's a terrorist," like as a joke. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, I was fucking around, you know what I mean? But my grandpa, I remember him being like, "They're taking this stuff seriously now," because school shootings were starting to like really.
Yeah,
pop
and you
off.
guys were mimicking like killing a kid,
Yeah.
each other.
We were giving each other consent though.
Yeah, you're like, can I headlock you? And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah.
We were good friends, me and that kid.
I remember one time in first grade, I also remember this person's name that I'm not gonna say. It's so weird that it taps into this memory
Yeah.
that I have. But I was like, we were going into the auditorium, but right before we were walking in, like this one kid was just like being a fucking pest and annoying me, and then he gave me the middle finger, but I didn't know what
Does his name start with an E?
No,
Okay,
I didn't know. It starts with an L.
I can't think.
But I didn't know what it meant. I had no idea what the middle finger meant.
Middle finger?
Yeah, I had no
Oh.
idea. Like, no one told me. So I was like, that looks funny.
In kindergarten, they used to say the pinky finger was the Chinese middle finger.
Yeah.
And I...
What was the ring finger? Wouldn't they do
I
that?
don't know.
That would be I think they also, like, had a play on.
I knew the Chinese middle finger before I knew the regular one, like, because everybody was doing this. But I'm sorry, continue.
But yeah. We did a lot of these. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what it meant. So, like, that looks funny. Like, it looks fun to do, right?
Yeah,
Because, like,
it is.
like, I learned this. I'm like, yeah, it is
It's
your middle
really
finger.
fun.
And so I was literally in the auditorium, like, yeah!
That's so funny.
I had both of them up, and I'm, like, laughing to myself because I'm like, this is such a funny, like, act to do with your fingers and your hands.
Yeah.
And then
you thought you were being, like, cool.
I didn't even know what
Yeah.
I just was like, this is fun to do. Like, I thought it was like thumbs up, you know? I'm just like, ah.
Yeah.
And then my teacher has to like pull me aside, like, Tim, what you're doing with your hand, the middle finger, that's bad. That means a really bad thing. You have to stop doing that. I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, it's just a bad.
It's really bad.
really bad. Like, and you're doing two of them. You're doing
Whoa.
them on both hands.
You know what I was just talking about with somebody? Do you remember how often they would play the movie Gravity when we had indoor recess?
Dude, yeah, I feel like I know that whole movie.
Dude, I was talking to somebody. I was talking to our friend Sarah.
We did watch
We watched
too
the
many
movie
times.
Gravity all the time. It was either that or what was the animated movie they always played? Do you
Polar
remember?
Express.
Well,
They
that was
played
around
that a lot.
Christmas
Yeah,
time.
it was around Christmas.
But it was always Gravity or The Croods. They were always playing The Croods.
I don't remember that.
Well, I remember they were.
I remember
always
in
playing,
the auditorium we would watch the Gravity movie.
Yeah, they were always watching Gravity. I was like, bruh, I don't
Yeah.
want to watch Sandra Bullock.
Just
fucking-
stuck in space, like
Yeah,
floating away. And you're like, I look like I could wear a fucking astronaut helmet right
true,
now.
dude.
You
You
know,
look like a green Buzz Lightyear. You look like someone put Buzz Lightyear's head up their butthole.
and it's green.
Yeah, dude.
Man, maybe like fucking Shrek's butthole.
True, dude.
I thought I looked like Shrek when we first.
You look
did.
like someone peed all over Buzz Lightyear. You
And
look
let
like,
it-
you look like Buzz Lightyear if he ate too much.
Actually, I think I agree with the putting up the butt because like poop looks green sometimes.
yeah.
I think I've had green poop
It looks a
recently.
little green. Greenish.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.
We didn't talk about our movie.
It's okay. I don't think we had anything planned.
Yeah, we did.
It was okay. We were literally trying to brainstorm it on the break, and we were just like hitting so many walls.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, we got jolly. We got a little,
We got jolly.
We got a little sad.
But that happens on Christmas time.
We got jolly with a little melancholy.
Hey. I hope everybody liked Tim's Grinch costume.
I hope you did too. We put a lot of effort into it.
into it,
And
as
you
you
know,
can
I
see.
hope everyone knows who you are because
I'm kind of a deep cut character.
Yeah. For the holidays, Christmas wise, like I feel like it's gonna go over people's heads a bit.
That's true.
For me, it's like obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's written.
Obvious. It was written.
Yeah. It was written. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Secret word for today's podcast?
It is
Mistletoe.
No, that's too obvious. We got to do something like
Whatever.
that. You gotta be
Candy
here for.
corn.
Candy corn.
Yeah.
That's Halloween.
I know. That's why. It's like no one's going to think to say candy corn on a Christmas podcast, right?
How about corrupt? Because our footage got corrupted.
There we go. Corrupt. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Yes.
And
Enjoy the holidays,
enjoy the holidays.
with your loved ones or whoever you celebrate with.
Yeah.
And
Here's our Christmas song.
yeah.
Take a listen.
Give it. We just wrote it. It's gonna be the hit.
God bless us, everyone.
Tiny Tim said that. Me. I wanted to be Tiny Tim in a play.
All right.
They changed it to Tiny Tina. It's a girl.
Fucking the woke mob.
It was at our middle school.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was pissed. It was my friend's
That
cousin
annoying
too.
kid Steven was in that play, right? Or was that the Nutcracker?
Steven?
Yeah, Steve. You remember? We're just saying names now. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't remember that. The plays at our school.
Well, God bless
suck.
us, everyone.
Say it back.
Say it back. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh boy, I'm so excited for the Chris and Tim Christmas podcast. It's the only thing I asked from Santa for this year. The only thing I ever want is Chris and Tim. I want them to notice me, but nobody notices me. Nobody celebrates Christmas with me because I'm all alone. And the only thing that I have to look forward to this year is the Chris and Tim podcast. Even though sometimes they talk about the same stuff on every podcast, and then the last podcast they had Joseph, and I was like, what the hell is this guy's deal? But honestly, that's all I could really think about this year. It's Chris and Tim. And I hope that their stockings are full of goodies and no coal. I don't even have a stocking, but I do have Chris and Tim. Yeah.